Peace world, what is going on? Happy Friday.
Yes, indeed.
Happy New Year. Welcome to a new episode of Substantial Weekly. Got a special guest here with me, my brother Black Roo. Clap it up for him.
Hello, peace, and good afternoon to everybody.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm just living life. This is a beautiful life that we're in, and I'm just happy to be here with my brother Substantial. So, you know, we're having a good time.
Yeah, man. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to celebrate.
For sure.
Yeah, man. But first and foremost, shout out. Yes. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone joining us live. This episode is special for a lot of different reasons. But one of the reasons why it's special is this is the first episode of 2026, but also it's the first episode that will be available as audio only. Outside of just YouTube. So, yeah, man, we clap it up again for that, you know?
Yes.
And shout out to all the folks in the chat, man. Shout out to Bird Boogie. Shout out to, hold on, he changed his name. It's Metal Fan 1. Shout out to Steph. It's Steph, y'all.
Hey, what up, Steph?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Joshua McGee. Shout out to Chi-Town Warrior. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Collier Arts.
Yo, you are reading these with immaculate precision.
Man, thank you, man.
I'm so glad I didn't actually read any of them out loud because y'all would have been upset in the comments.
Right.
So I'm so glad.
Shout out to my sister Stacy up in here. Man, hold on. Are we having audio issues? Let me know if everyone is able to hear us okay. All right. Yeah, man. And it might just be you, Chi-Town Warrior, but to everyone else, just let me know if it's coming through all right for you.
Shout out to Tommy Hackett. I can pronounce that.
And shout out to Second Colin
yes.
as well, man. Yo, but welcome to everybody. Thanks for joining us live. And please confirm in the chat when you can if the audio is coming through right for y'all.
And shout out to Second Cone again, because this gentleman is the one who did the amazing graphic designing on Bearded Thoughts, a part of Ironweed Pub. Ironweed Publishing. Let's go.
Yeah, man. All right. It's just the quality is a bit off. That's strange. So let's do something real quick on my end just to make sure that we're all good. All right, I'm gonna adjust a couple quick things, and it sounds like the mic isn't picking you up clearly. That is interesting.
Oh no.
Okay.
Me too.
Is it both mics or one mic? All right, let's see. Audio is just a bit scratchy. Kind of walkie-talkie sound. Wow, sounds like. Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play a music video real quick. I'm gonna troubleshoot something in the background, and then we're gonna come right back. All right. So let's do this. Go gadget. Since we got the man here, I'm gonna go ahead and play this joint featuring him. Here we go.
Hey.
I was at tour.
So it was good. It was a lot of fun, man.
That's good. That's good. I know you got some new music for me.
Oh, yeah, man. We've been cooking, man. We got a music video, you know what I mean, for Salt and Pepper.
Oh, let's get it popping.
All right, here you go.
Beard God status. Shout out to all my bearded brethren. From that young stubble to that strong black on black. And that wisdom and experience that you get with that.
At tour.
So it was good. It was a lot of fun, man.
That's good. That's good. I know you got some new music for me.
Oh, yeah, man. We've been cooking, man. We got a music video, you know what I mean, for Salt and Pepper.
Oh, let's get it popping.
All right, here you go.
Beard God status. Shout out to all my bearded brethren. From that young stubble to that strong black on black. And that wisdom and experience that you get with that.
Living legend ain't gotta die. Breaking flexing ain't gotta die. Truth is free, I ain't gotta lie. Come get this wisdom, I gotta lie. Salt and pepper, oh boy, you season. Fresh for nothing, don't need a reason. She seasoned too, my old babe. Cool and sweet, she sorbet. Always, all day. Been in good hands, all state. Should've been new to forte. Old boy can't come to play games with it. From the era they used to slap plagiarists. Too great to hate, Trailblazing, made my own lane with it. This seafood sub, the most dangerous. Y'all seafood subs with a drinking chip. I'm a 4-course meal stamp with golden seals with no throw or deal. I make bank with it, come bang with it. Y'all show y'all ass, but ain't second shit. I'm way different. Got room to grow, I'm still learning. Y'all cash is ass, I'm still earning. It's all love and I'm serving. 2 decades of drive without swerving. Enjoy your moment. I'm built to last, my folks is spoken. Old man Logan, self-deroning. No master except the ones I'm owning. Grown man flowing, let me learn ya. Focus, you too concerned with the... Look at all that wisdom. Look at all that wisdom. Look at all that wisdom. Oh, you like that? Come get some. Look at all that wisdom. Look at all that wisdom. Look at all that wisdom. Oh, you like that?
Yo, so the only thing I hated about that was that I felt that was like a barbershop joke, right? Like I feel like everybody shouldn't have heard that joke. Right. Because everybody don't really understand how it sounds.
No fear, did it my way. Flip my beard like pie May. Went from no one over my name to sold out shows in Taipei. From up and coming to classic status. 8 opera sites for this apparatus. Stay ready, game steady, you talk and practice. Carry that weight like Spike and Atlas. Came up with assassins on mics. Hats off the vice, I black out the night. Let me better take notes, forever get better, I'm dope. Y'all do the most, while I get paid in my sleep. Ironically, I'm still woke, whoa. I learned from young and the old, oh. A master at matching the flows, yo. Building these bridges while sharing my vision. If you wasn't hip, now you know, whoa. Man on the fiction, I handle my business. Your man's only mission is growth. Look at all that wisdom. 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 Oh, you know you like that. Look at all that wisdom. Look at all that wisdom. Look at all that wisdom. Oh, you know you like that.
All right, let's get it, and we're back.
Yeah. Peace, world. What is going on?
Welcome back.
Welcome to Substantial Weekly. My name, of course, is Substantial, and I'm here with a special guest, my brother Black Root.
Peace, peace, everybody.
Clap it up for the homie. All right. Hopefully the mics are sounding good. We are sorry for the technical difficulties, but man, we are trying to bring you the best at all times. Yeah. So I figured out what it was too. It was this device also has the ability of connecting via Bluetooth, and yeah, so for whatever reason it was choosing to do that. Then realized the wire wasn't hooked up. All the things. We're starting the new year off right.
There you go.
But yeah, man. So glad everyone's here. Shout out to Mr. Shear in the building as well, man. Shout out to everyone tuning in. Happy New Year to everybody. But yo, let's go ahead and jump into things.
Yes, sir.
Because we got people to shout out and we got books to talk about and events coming up. All the things. So let me adjust something behind the scenes right about now. Also, if you want to follow Black Root online, the link to his website is in the description of this video. And you can also see the site for them, for those listening.
rootsbeardedthoughts.com.
Brought to you by the good folks at
Ironweed Publishing.
Nice.
And GoDaddy.
Nice.
Go father, go farther.
Oh my God. Hey yo.
That's crazy.
Get this man a deal now.
Yo,
You know
please, man. Like, we are like Rod. I'm trying to get a record deal.
Yeah.
No, actually, funny enough, with this particular book, Bearded Thoughts, I feel more like a rapper now than I ever have. Because I got to recoup the upfront money that the publishing company used to pay for the amazing graphic art and all the things within.
Super real.
Yes. I love it though. I love the fact that I have an opportunity to share my works and thoughts with people, and they really dig it, and it resonates with them. So
yeah, man.
I'm excited about that.
Well, look, we might as well let's put this up on the screen so that people can see it clearly. You know what I mean? But that is the book right there: Bearded Thoughts, Affirmations, Mantras, and Stray Hairs of Wisdom.
Look at that.
Right? Look at all that wisdom. And for those who don't know, if you hadn't made the connection already, you know Black Root from a lot of different things. But like in terms of my work, you've heard him on the song Salt and Pepper. That's him screaming, "Salt and Pepper, bitch." That's him. You know?
That's no auto-tune. That's me.
Right.
That's me.
That's him on the intro as well. Beard, God,
status.
Activate.
Yo, I did so many ad-libs for that. Yo, when I tell you, when Stan gave me the call, and it was during the pandemic, right?
Yeah,
it was during the pandemic, and he said, "Yo, I'm working on something. I know you did Beard Game Commandments. I want you to be on Salt and Pepper Beard." Man, I wrote a verse. I wrote hooks. I had ad-libs. I had so many things. I said, "Hey, listen, I know I wrote a verse. You ain't asked me to, so don't even worry about it." Right. And I kind of put out there path. He was like, "Yo, do the verse." He didn't say that, so it's cool. So then he was like, "Yo, I need all of the ad libs." I was like, "Okay, cool. So I'll give you all these ad libs,
right.
And I'd rather you have too much than too little." Yeah. I said so many things. There was one thing that got on there. I gotta let the people know. There was a part where I was like, "Know your beard, show your beard, but first grow your beard." Like, and I was like, "I hope he keeps it. I hope he keeps it." He ain't keep it, but it's cool. But now y'all heard it, so it's cool.
Yo, I remember going through all like. It's one of those things, right? Because, man, he sent so many great joints, but like, you know, you got a certain vision in mind. So it's just like, all right, man, I got to keep this a certain length. I ain't want it to feel too long, right. All this stuff. I'm in the studio dying, but I'm like, man, I kind of want to just keep just certain parts, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But yeah, man, thank you, bro, for coming through on that.
No, I'm honored that you even thought about me, bro, because I was just honored to be a part, man, because you've always been doing amazing work. So.
Man, thank you, bro. Sure. Listen, like in our area, if you're doing anything that like references beards, right? Like this dude's beard is legendary, right? Crazy. In the community. It's like so like I'm thinking about the joint as I'm doing it. And because like he mentioned this track, and we'll play it before we go too, man. Show the people the video for those who haven't seen it.
Word.
But yeah, he has this joint called Beard Gang Commandments, which like, you know, he just basically giving beard advice in rap form, right? And I made a cameo in the video. A lot of the homies, Sherm the Barber, of course, was in the video too.
Yeah, detailer images for sure.
Oh, man, quick shout outs too. Hold up. Shout out to Chi-Town Warrior. Thank you so much for contributing today. And thanks to Kev 175 as well, man. Thank y'all. Just got a copy of the book as well. That's dope.
Good looks. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Man, shout out to the whole community for always supporting not just me, but all the dope artists that come through and, you know, hashtag my friends are dope, hashtag my friends are dope, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But says, hope all is well. Stay happy New Year. You're still my favorite rapper. Thank you.
Wow.
I hope before this year is over with the other things coming down the pipeline that you still feel the same way at the end of the year. You know what I mean? So thank you. Supported by 2 to 3 Kevins. So we have something.
That's a lot of Kevins.
Listen, we have something. What's it called? The Council of Kevins.
Yo, I got like 12. I got like 17 Kevins in my phone.
Yo, that's real. That's real.
I didn't realize Kevin was that.
It's a popular name. It's a popular name amongst the blacks and the whites. You know what I mean? Shout out to our non-black and white Kevins out there too, the Asian Kevins. You know,
and for all the black Kevins, we know that we're sorry that we don't use the V. Right. We just do a K apostrophe EM. Kevin. Hey, you know Kevin? Yeah. What up, Kevin? There's no V. We don't know why.
Yeah, man. Kevin's commence. Hey, man. Shout out to listen. The one race that I don't know a lot of Kevins in is maybe Latinos. I
was about to say that. I don't know a lot of Kevins.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of Latino Kevins. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, let me know if you know some. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're breaking boundaries, right? Kevin's for everyone.
I would love it. I would love it. Any Vietnamese Kevins? If you know any,
You know.
Many Kevins you know.
Yeah, man. So about this book, bro, like what I remember when you hit me up, and this is when I was still working full time with Words, Beats, and Life.
Word.
You hit me up and sent me a copy. Hey, Kev, I don't know if you're right or being funny. You know what I'm saying? I would just say tread lightly.
I'm not repeating that.
Man. Oh, man.
But that's hilarious.
We got wands instead. Yes. Okay. All right. Respect.
Okay. All right.
I know a lot of Indian Kevins. Okay.
Okay.
We getting gems right now.
I love this. I love where this is going. But I'm just going to let it go. I'm not going to say anything.
For sure. I am not here to offend anybody on day
Correct.
2 of 2026.
Absolutely not.
But yo, so you sent me a PDF of the book before it was even released. And I remember reading it, and it's a quick read, man, but it's still like a lot of substance. And I think there's something to being able to drop like amazing gems and do all of this and make it like an easy read, right? Like not have to feel like you're forcing yourself through it. Like I'm flying through it when he sent it to me, and that's dope because, like, for example, there's another book I'm reading. I think I got it up in the background, back here. The joint Medical Apartheid.
That's a tough.
That is a tough read.
I read that. I read that a while ago.
But yeah, man, it's a necessary read, but it's definitely tough to get through because of some of the imagery, not what you're seeing, but like the imagery is painting in your mind from the details, but also because it's very detailed, right? It's a lot of history, and so like I can appreciate that, but man, there is something to being able to kind of give gems. And share good energy and all of these different things and make it like easy to digest, right? Like, and that's what this book is, man. So congrats to you on the deal. Congrats to you for this. This is your first book, correct?
It is.
First of many.
First of many. I got more coming, but I want to make sure that I utilize all of the capabilities and capacity of this book. I know sometimes as artists, some artists, we want to just keep producing and putting things out, which is important, and I'm still producing and putting things out. But in terms of this book, I want to maximize its potential. I think that's the word I was looking for at first. I want to maximize its potential because I think that this book reminds me of conversation that you and I would have off camera.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And when I'm around, I'm really blessed, and I'll say this in 2026 and every other year before and every year that comes after that, I'm really blessed with wise counsel. And I know everybody doesn't necessarily have the quality of counsel that I have.
Right.
And I came into adulthood with about 4 or 5 close friends, and not even including the people I grew up with that I consider my brothers in my neighborhood. And I'm super close with them now. But I literally thought that, if I move through the next 20, 30 years of my life with these 4 and 8 people, I'm straight. And then I just happened to run into and connect with a whole bunch of really amazing quality people.
That's dope.
And I paid attention to things they were saying. I was saying stuff, eventually I say things that make sense. And I put it in the book. So it comes to you in it comes to you in a conversation form. It comes to you from a young child who seems wise beyond their years. And it also comes at you from an elder who is wise beyond their years. In saying some things and imparting wisdom. And I know a couple of young ladies said that they got their edges snatched. They got their edges snatched by some of the content in the book. And I was like, I'm reading my book and I'm snatching my own edges back. You know what I mean? So it's really important that Abi O'Doon from the legendary Last Poets, he said one time, I was talking to him, he said, your words in your past self can heal your present and your future self. So I wake up sometimes in the morning every other day and read aspects of my book, just 1 or 2 quotes or 1 or 2 things. And that kind of gets me and reminds me of who I am, and it reminds me of who I need to be. And it's really important. So
that's dope, man. Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you,
and
bro.
for those, that is applause worthy, know. And before I forget to, because I forgot to, do it in real time, man. Super shout out again to those who contributed. To the podcast so far, man. Shout out to Kev175 and also Chi-Town Warrior, Warrior for keeping us off them polls. You know what I mean? We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? 1 donation at a time.
Yeah, I'm trying to save my pelvic floor muscles for, for my family.
Yo, but just to also let y'all know, we do have a goal of the day. The goal is to get 5 contributions. As you know, any contributions that are made to the live get split with whoever the guest is. So just know that. And I thank you. And what the goal today for the 5, if we reach our goal, I'm going to play a recording from one of the band's recent rehearsals for our upcoming show. So you can hear some of the different takes we're doing on both old material, old and not as old material that we're doing at the show for February 6th. So tickets are available. Tickets are available right now. Make sure you grab those. Brother Black Root will be hosting and going to do a little something. There's actually something I got to holler at him about for the performance that he don't even know yet.
I like that. You know
what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Right. So we're going to talk about that too. You know what I mean?
Bet.
But yeah, man. But let's get back to this. Make sure we got everybody. Yo.
And I think there were a couple of questions. Somebody said somebody opened up the question chat early.
Yeah.
And they put LOL, but I didn't actually see the question.
Hold on. Let's see. But someone's saying definitely congrats on the book.
Thank you very much, Showtime Warrior. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Right. And also give it a shout out for flowers. Before I created my book, this gentleman next to me, he created a book called In My Daughter's Eyes, correct?
Oh, so
Through My Daughter's Eyes.
So the song is called In My Daughter's Eyes. The book's called She Sees.
She Sees, yeah.
Which is a line from the song, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, and that book was beautifully illustrated, and the content and you speaking from the perspective of your daughter, it was just beautiful, and it resonated because we've all been children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all see how our parents move, and as a parent myself, I really work towards creating an environment that I would be proud of if I was a child looking at myself as a father. And I think that's really important. But then also to go further than that, because I know my wants and needs aren't necessarily the same wants and needs as my children. So I try to make sure that even though I'm looking through their eyes, I'm trying to look through their eyes with what their needs and wants are. And I think that's important too. Yeah,
for sure, man. I'm actually, I've been thinking about a follow-up for a while. We got the concept and everything. And shout out to Luna Bunny for doing the illustrations.
Beautiful work.
But yeah, she killed it, man. And so we're definitely thinking about a follow-up now and, just working through what that's going to look like in the future. But yeah, man, shout out to everyone who supported the book. Thank you for bringing it up. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so real quick, before we move on, let's shout out some folks. Hold on. Let's go back. Yeah, man, quick shout out to all the channel members, man. Whether you were supporting on YouTube, Bandcamp, or Patreon, man, I greatly appreciate everybody. Shout out to No, Paul, Lucy, Ryan, Kevin, one of the mini Kevins, Blazing Black, Tommy, CJ, everybody, man. I'm not gonna say all the names today. They are up on the screen, but you are appreciated. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting for sure. For those of you interested in becoming a member, you can become a member right here on YouTube for as little as $4.99 a month. You get access to videos that are only for channel members, and there are sometimes where I post clips of live performances. Well, as a member, you can see the entire live performance for no additional money. So definitely consider doing that. And also, that allows me to keep things updated around here whenever I got to purchase new equipment and stuff like to update the channel. Your support allows me to do that and also helps fund some of the music that I release. So it's greatly appreciated, man. So thank you to everybody who's been doing that. You can also become a member on Patreon as well. There's a lot more. I've been doing it longer over there, so it's a lot more content to get access to on Patreon at this time. But that will be changing this year. It'll be across all platforms where you can support. And make sure you are following Substantial Art and Music on Bandcamp. Link is in the description of this video. Shout out to the homie Millen. We recently signed Millen to Substantial Art and Music, so that means that we are officially managing Millen, Javier, and my own career. So, man, shout out to all of them. Great things lined up for this year. We got a new release coming from Javier this year.
Yeah.
Millen's working on new music as well.
That's exciting.
Yeah, man, as well as a Bop Alloy album that is now complete. It's done. So we're just fine-tuning that and getting ready for this tour as well, which we'll talk about later. And of course, our guest today is the Brother Black Root, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So what is on the horizon for you, bro? What's next? What's going on?
Well, in my immediate future, January 8th, I will be at Busboys and Poets on Mango Drive in Columbia. And I will be beginning my Busboys and Poets book tour. So the cool thing is I have an opportunity to rap a little bit and do my words over the microphone area. And then I'll also be able to impart the knowledge and wisdom from my book and my work. And my aim from this work is that it speaks to you, so when you purchase it, please let me know what it says.
Yeah.
And so January 8th, I will be at the Columbia Busboys and Poets, I believe. On January 14th, holla at Simply Sherry. I do not want to be wrong with my date or location, but I know it's January 14th. Give me a quick second. Let me reach around. What is he doing? He don't know what he's doing. He just got this phone yesterday.
Right.
Bless his heart. Right. I'm at 450 K Street, Northwest in Washington, D.C. on January 14th. So those are the two immediate ones. I know I have one on my nephew's birthday, February 19th. I'll be at another Busboys and Poets. That one will be in Hyattsville.
Okay.
With the incomparable Dr. Rebecca Dupas. She's amazing. And I think I left out my first one on January 8th. I'll be with the Truth, the poet. She's an amazing host, amazing writer, amazing performer. So the open mic is going to be wide open, but definitely get your tickets online. They sell out fast. Yeah. They're only $5. Only $5. You can get two. So definitely check it out for sure.
That's what's up, man. Super dope. Yo, so we did get a question. Here we go.
Yes.
So the question is, it's a very simple question. As Chi-Town Warrior put it, he wants to know, how did we meet and become friends?
We were at the strip club.
Yes.
And it was Topless Tuesdays, right? So I had a Grand Marnier and vodka. He had the pork chops with. I couldn't finish. I'm sorry.
Yo, best lie ever.
Dang, I saw that. I was really going too.
Right.
So he had the pork chops with the lime parsley vinaigrette dressed on the side. It was incredible. And so we went to we called it the chicken strip because you put the barbecue sauce on the women and not the chicken.
Yo,
because the chicken is well seasoned.
Oh my God.
So then, like, literally, I think Girls Get Down on the Floor came on. And then one young lady was on the floor. And he was like, look at her on the floor. And I was like, yeah, look at her on the floor. And we was like, and twins. And then we became friends after that. That's how it happened.
Oh, my God. What makes this even more hilarious is all of our kids are in the next room.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Ooh, I forgot. Okay, well, let me tell you what really happened. Shout out to the other guys and Jay Pope.
Yes.
Jay Pope is one of my best friends on earth. She's just an amazing human being. And she did some work with the other guys. And I think Substantial was doing work with the other guys. So we heard of each other through that way.
Yeah.
And I had a chance to meet him. And I can't remember when we met each other. But then I remember I was hosting something at a spot. I'm not going to say what. And I'm not going to say too much. Because I think, I don't want to say nothing bad. But anyway, I was hosting the event. And I think because of the nature of the event, I don't know how well I presented myself to Substantial that day. But that's the nicest way I'm going to say it on TV. Okay. So, yeah. But we still stayed in contact. And then I remembered I did some work with a nonprofit organization by the name of Young Audiences, which is now known as Arts for Learning Maryland. And my job, or a task that I took on, was to always give back to artists in the community because I felt like we weren't getting paid enough to do stuff. So like we would do an open mic and he'd be like, hey, here's $50 and some chicken wings or something, or $50 and a beer, or just a beer, or just a meal. And I was like, yo, I can't really pay for gas with a meal.
Right.
So, and I already ate before I got here. So when I worked with Arts for Learning, they would pay us a very fair wage. So I thought about doing a summer arts and learning academy with them. And I was like, I'm going to invite other artists so the students can see these artists. And Substantial was one of the first artists I reached out to. And he pulled up. And then my sister had a shout out to my sister living in, from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, do or die, baby. And she had a surgery that she had to do. And I was there to help her, but I needed a substitute for the time that I was going to be working. And I called Substantial up, and he pulled up and did a beautiful job when I hired him to be, you know, a guest, and then when he substituted for me. And we've been cool ever since, man.
Yeah. So. It's funny. I think years later, when I had the tour, one of the tours I did in Japan with Marcus D, I feel like I brought you in as a sub over at the alternative.
It was
joint.
Over East.
East
Yes.
Baltimore.
I remember that.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's, you know, our background. I feel like, was it Terra Cafe where we met at?
We might have met at Terra. I know we did not the Turntable Club, but Club Reality. I hosted an event.
Yeah, that was the first time.
And we went to go eat at Terra Cafe because I think Pharoah Monch was playing at the Be More Dilla joint.
Okay.
So we got some food there, but we were already friends at that point.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I think what really clicked to us for friends, I remember you pulled up because you had that XB for Wheels No Lex. Remember you had the XB?
Yeah.
You pulled up in the XB. And
I love how he slid the lyric in the reference to joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you put up in the XB, and I remember you said something. Back then you were saying high five for Jesus a lot.
Yes,
and I thought that was so funny. Jesus. And I was like, yo, I kind of like this dude. Like, right. And we were cool professionally, but I was like, okay, let me see what this man sense of humor like. Then I was like, okay, we good. Right. We good.
And on top of that, we were both we're both PG dudes who were living in Baltimore, so we had that in common as well. Like you know. Cause like, yeah, man, PG and Baltimore always had kind of like sibling rivalry energy and stuff. But like, you know, anybody who either was from PG or DC who had family in Baltimore, or went to school in Baltimore and stuff like that, like you gain a different type of appreciation for what Baltimore really is versus what your homies back home think Baltimore is. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, but yeah, man, super dope. Quick shout out to Nice Afro, man. Thank you so much for the contribution.
Yeah, Nice Afro. And I got to see how nice this Afro is.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean? Like, I got to see it. So, you know.
Because there are levels.
They're the levels. And I'm not even doubting the niceness of the Afro. I just want to see the texture. You know what I mean? I respect all Afros. You know?
Right. All Afros matter.
All Afros a matter. And it's going to take it, because, you know, you got an Afro, but when I see it, it's going to take it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
We're going to do that. Right. Respect.
Hey, what up, nephew? What's going on, man? Peace, chat. Happy New Year. Seems like I joined at the perfect time. Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yes. All AAM. All Afros matter.
Yes. Thank you. Am. Hey, yo.
Crazy. Let's see. Already said it, but once again, Happy New Year to everybody, man. For those of you just tuning in, we are with our special guest, the brother Black Root.
That's me.
MC, educator, now author. You know what I mean?
I got a book, y'all.
Yeah, called Bearded Thoughts, out right now. Link to his website.
I even got bookmarks with my face on it.
Man, I love this man's logo too, man. Hold up. Oh, show. This right here is fire. That's tough. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
As a graphic designer and illustrator, I have a great appreciation for how well done your logo and this image is, man. Super dope.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Second Cone. So to give you some background insight on this particular image, when I asked you to be a part of, and shout out to Sherm too, Chef Shop, the barber, amazing barber.
Yes, indeed.
And amazing person.
Yes.
I hit up Substantial when I was doing the Beard Game Commandments video. And I took a picture to put on my Bandcamp page. And I just took a side profile. You know how you take them profile pictures and you kind of like get your arm out the shot and then like look to the side or whatever, do whatever you're doing.
Right.
I did that shot. This is that shot. I did it in the bathroom. And then Kevin from Iron Reed Publishing, he pulled up and he had an idea for the color palette of what the book would look like. And he just thought about black with gold inlay.
Nice.
And this is where the logo came from. So the level of synchronicity we had with me and the publishing company that I'm working with is just really amazing. So I give thanks to, shout out to everybody at the camp. Shout out to Devlin. Shout out to, Kev. Shout out to Slangston and everybody else who's made this possible.
That's
so
dope,
very,
man.
very thankful.
How many books have they released so far? How long they been around?
Oh well, I am their darling. I am. So they've had a couple of books released,
right?
But I believe I'm the first person to actually sign a publishing deal with them.
Okay.
Because everybody that I've been working with, they're also accomplished authors themselves. So
Right.
I'm really excited about, how that's looking.
That's dope, man.
It's pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, but none of them have a beard as amazing as mine. But life happens, and when life happens, we adjust.
Right.
It's like no, they don't. They don't. They got no beards. I'm playing.
Chi-Town Warrior was seconding that the logo is super dope. He's actually a graphic designer as well. So
Word. Shout out
to all the art folks in the chat right now.
I appreciate it.
Clap it up for all of y'all.
For sure.
And man, what I want to do is let's see. I'm gonna try to let's get this video popping right now. Yeah, man, we're gonna share one of the many things that has made this guy a legend in our area for the beard. You know what I'm saying? But also, most importantly, his artistry, man. This brother's been putting in work a very long time, man, and like before his beard became the thing of legend. You know what I mean? It was all about the art and the music this dude was creating first and foremost.
For sure.
And so he found an interesting way to combine. Let our powers combine. You know what I mean?
Yo, you want some contemplating? Yes.
You know what I mean?
On, Kwame.
Brought it all together, Hey, Early Bird, have a great one, bro. I'm going to get back to you later, too, man. I got the text. Yeah, man.
Oh, Bird Boogie. Yo, you the one to be showing up early to all the shows.
Yes,
I met that brother a couple times.
Yeah,
shout out.
He is the one representative of the white community at all Kwanzaa events.
Let's go. Let's go. Represent, bro. Come on, yo.
He gets the pass at the Kwanzaa joint. And then he shows up early trying to make us look bad. I'm like, what you not going to do?
Right. Come at the appointed time, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
It's like, no, it's all good, yo.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Early, man. Have a great day, brother.
Peace.
Let's share this video. Let's get it up on the screen.
Please.
To those of you listening to the podcast, you get to enjoy the song, but let's get this queued up. Boom, boom. And yeah, man, before we play it, you want to intro this joint?
Yeah, so I'll be brief. I had some friends in my neighborhood, your brothers, and I remember a young child did something called like the Young Snack Commandments or something, some little boy, amazing little, and I don't say little, but little because of size and stature, not because of quality and ability, because he was young, and a young child, and he kind of flipped the 10 crack commandments beat, and one of my homeboys was like, yo, you got 36 hours to respond. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even talk about any of this. I said, but I could talk about beards. Right. And then one of my homeboys said, you ain't gonna do it. And I said, oh, yeah? And that's why at the end I said, they said I wouldn't do it, but I did it, and my lyrics be exquisite. So I wrote that, and then I had the gumption. Shout out to you using the word gumption.
Hey.
They're more like junctions. And then I did that, and I wrote the video. I mean, I wrote the song, but then I had an idea for the treatment, and I even did location scouting. I had never done that before.
Right.
And shout out to D. Taylor. He shot the video, and he had some amazing people with him as well. Only because my mind is on the spot that I'm forgetting to accurately pronounce the other people's names. But there are two other amazing visual creatives that helped to make that possible as well. And shout out to the Black Genius, Kevin, Femi the Dry Fish, Substantial was in the video, Chef was in the video. And here it is, the Beard Game Commandments.
All right, everybody enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the Beard Game Commandments. Why?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Man,
5,
can't tell me nothing about this comb.
1, 2,
Can't tell me nothing about these blades. They clean.
4, 5, 1, 2,
My wall and Andy slippers. They forget you slippers.
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I've had many kinds of beards. I've rocked on my mandible, I choose to uplift. I made y'all a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your face pristine and your neck skin clean. Rule nombre uno, make sure you always go to learn from a bearded pro. Cause Your energy tend to be a reflection of your pedigree. Sometimes that bring about jealousy too. Always keep your lineup like new. Don't you know the beard gang move with pride when we styling? The beard game is a science. Utilize all the tips you can get. Keep your face fro lit. Number 3, maintain face hygiene. Pay attention, clean up so it don't get rough. Use your comb and your brush. Don't be in a rush. Ingrown hairs and pimples gon' light that ass up. Number 4, I know you heard this before. Keep an ample supply or your face will get dry. Number 5, beard game strong, don't forget that. If you need a shape up, do it now and make it count. Number 6, if your beard I get dreaded, let it. You think you combing locks out with your beard? Forget it. 7, this rule is so underrated. Keep your beard balm and beard oil completely separated. Hair that ain't groomed with style, it don't mix. Get groom kits, then you know your beard'll be lit. Number 8, make sure your beard look great on you. The right angle skills and tools will make that true. Number 9 should have been number 1 to me. If you shape yourself up, keep your blaze oiled and clean. If your clippers stay rusty, that ain't even funny. Go to your barber for assistance or get better equipment. Number 10, a strong word called refinement. Only for live men, not for freshmen. If you don't got the facial hair, say hells no. Ain't no point in lineups if your beard can't grow. Follow these rules, you have beard hair to shape up. If not, you gon' look young and baby faced up. Beard ain't for everyone, but don't be fake, bruh. Beijing is just makeup, it won't last. Let me tell you about my man Jacob. He tried to front and had that ink leaking from his shape up. Out here capping like Jalen Rose with a temple taper. Gotta go, beard game is sacred. Stay up, word up. Yeah. Shout out to A5. They said I wouldn't do it, but I did it, and my lyrics be exquisite. I know you with it, bearded and gifted. Big up, Angie Watts, creator of Smitty's Beard Essentials. Only the finest beard oils and butters. Don't be a disgrace, take care of the hair on your face. Do it. Hashtag beard god status. Hashtag bearded excellence. Hashtag buy black stuff. Shout out to my shave savants too. Y'all ain't got no hair on your face, but that's cool. I mean, you still got eyebrows. Ain't nothing to beard but beard itself, baby. Respect due to Biggie Smalls, Primo, and J. Rue.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Clap it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Eyebrow gang, pull up with them eyebrows. Pull up with them eyebrows.
Oh, man.
Give thanks, yo. Thank
goes
you.
hard. Love creative songs like this. That's dope, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Give
thanks.
Very deserving of beard god status.
Hey, yo, shout out, yo. Come on, man. Look, when we gonna go get some food, man? Like, stop playing with me, yo.
Yo, and also, man, we wanted to shout out Angie Watts. Just dropping the link up in here for everybody. Definitely check out angiewatts.com for those of you looking for like various different products and stuff. But she has products for men specifically. Smitty's essential
Smitty's beard essentials.
Yeah, beard essentials. Yes. And yeah, man, and you might remember it from the salt and pepper video. There's a scene where you see Sherm pouring some oil in his hand or whatever, and before that you see like the bottle. It's also same thing he plugged in his video. It's the same brand that we plugged in this video. I mean, in the salt and pepper video. And also there's officially like a salt and peppermint beard oil. You know what I mean? So when you go there, when you see the salt and peppermint oil, that basically was created for the salt and pepper video. I know I've mentioned it a few times on the show, but definitely go pick that up for those of you who are in my situation. You know what I'm saying? You out here, he creeping.
Yeah, I'm pepper and salt right now.
Yeah, a lot of pepper.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I got a little bit of hatred at the salt and pepper video. They were like, you ain't salty enough, bruh. I was like, well, clearly y'all are salty enough. I don't really know why. But it's cool. I say, look, I got something right here. They're like, that's not enough.
Right. Said, it's not enough.
Right. Few little gray hairs, but it's not enough.
It says, so when would you use balm versus oil?
That's a great question.
Yeah, come on, educate us, bro.
Right,
we here for the lessons.
Yeah, man. So I like how he about to look to me because I'm like, oh, no, I got to answer it. So,
you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let him speak on it first. I got my, but I'm not there. Look, there's levels. There's levels.
Yeah, well, in my humble opinion, and I think there's different ways to approach it. There's some people who have like naturally oily skin, right? So you don't necessarily want to put oil on top of oil. So sometimes the balm could actually be something that's more helpful as your base to kind of like get into the roots and the follicles, and then the oil is kind of more of a superficial thing to keep the sheen in the hair fresh. But both have their their capabilities, and both of them are powerful. So you could use one or the other. Some people use both.
Yeah.
But if you use both, sometimes it might make your face feel a little heavy.
Yeah.
For me, I'm very fortunate. Like my skin just suck all that stuff up like a sponge. So it's really a matter of the nutrients that I'm using in the. My beard sucks up all of the nutrients from the balm and the oil for your hair like a sponge. You got to be real specific when you come to YouTube to talk to Substantial Weekly.
Right.
Okay.
The Lord's still working on me.
That's okay. Now I'm gonna see what you got up your sleeve.
Right. So yeah, I use balm, but wanted to hear more from an expert. Laugh my ass off. Thanks.
Oh,
yeah.
give thanks.
Yeah, it's funny, man. So I'm more because I definitely deal with my beard drying out a lot, and I think that's a lot of brothers who have a lot more white hairs and stuff coming in, deal with that, right? Where it's like it just doesn't hold moisture the same way it used to. Right. Like the black hairs and the white hairs have a very different like.
They really do.
Yeah. So I've been using oils, right? But then I learned something recently where like some of the advice that they give is like when you're fresh out the shower and stuff like that. To apply the oil or the balm like immediately after that, because now you're holding some of the moisture that you just got from the water, right? Like, and here's something that like it's not so much focused on on beards in particular, but just overall health. You ever notice where, let's say before you take your shower, let's say you're feeling dehydrated, right? Like you need more water and stuff like that. And you'll drink a little bit of water maybe before you hit the shower and stuff like that. I take my water bottle with me everywhere. And if you ever pay attention to your body and how like when you get out the shower and stuff, you feel more like hydrated, as if you were drinking something, right? Because your body is physically absorbing that water as well, right? So and the same is true of your hair and stuff like that. Your hair becomes softer, all of these different things. So that's why it's good to apply the oil after or the balms after as well. You never knew you were going to tune in today and get this type of advice on the show, but you never know.
You never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're going to get. When
making your way in the world today, it takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Stan, when would you like to get away? Sometimes you want to grow your beard properly. So think about what's going on the inside of your body as well as the outside, right? So when you're hydrating yourself, what other nutrients are you putting in your body? I know magnesium can also help with beard growth. A combination of selenium, zinc, and some other things. So like, what are you putting inside of your body? Because not only should we drink our water, we should also eat our water. So what type of vegetables, fruits, water-rich foods are you consuming to help nourish your body on the inside as well as taking care of your beard on the outside? So that helps too.
So I also want to point out, just so you don't think we're two rappers up here trying to be deep. You know what I mean? I want to point out what your education is in and what you also do outside of making the music, writing the books and stuff like that. Word. Like because I know you've been a trainer for how long now?
I was in sports medicine. I was an athletic trainer for about, was it 7 or 8 years? Yeah, 7 or 8 years. And then I was also a strength and conditioning coach, and I did personal training and a lot of health and fitness stuff. And I still do health and fitness things, and I do it on a person by person self-contracting basis. But yeah, so I've been doing that for a while. So kinesiology was my major in college. Oh. So yeah, and understanding biomechanics and allied health professions is kind of like my jam.
Yeah, man.
Jam.
Oh, jam.
Jam. Dirty jam for me.
Jam.
A dum-dum daddy.
Jam. Shout out to the two people in our age bracket who knew what we were referring to.
Thank you so much.
everyone else, just try not to judge.
Yeah, and I also made a reference to a theme song that most people probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
Wouldn't you like to go
The way, ding, 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 ding. Sometimes you wanna go
where everybody knows your name.
Beard, body's bug.
Oh man, but yeah, man. So, quick segue. Oh, hold up. Before we move on, what we got in the background that you gifted me today?
Singing in the back. Oh, so this gentleman has a life anniversary coming up, and it's his birthday. And I wanted to make sure that I wanted to make sure I got this for him. And he's like a really dear friend of me, and he's a black man, right? So in my book, this is I forget which one it is, but it is it's a quote. Hold on, let me see if I can find it correctly. Yo, I love the the Negro spiritual sound. I can't find it, but that's okay. It's right here. So, it's okay to ask for help. I am a black man that deserves care. I am a black man that deserves support. I am a black man that deserves to be understood. I am a black man that deserves to be loved. I am a black man that deserves to be trusted, vulnerable, honest, happy, hurt, uncertain, confident, nurturing, nurtured, strong, thoughtful, healthy, healed, whole, human. I am not a thing. I am not a product. My sole value is not limited to what I can produce. I am valuable simply because I am a black man. So, shout out
for that.
Yep, shout out to Second Cone. We definitely collaborated on making that work. I said, hey, here's my words. He said, hey, here's the visual. Let's do it.
That's dope. Yeah, man. Nah, definitely appreciate the work you're putting in, man. Like, I appreciate the gift. Yeah, man. Yeah, but the crazier thing is, like, man, so shout out to my mother. My mother, one of the greatest compliments my mother ever gave me really has more to do with the company I keep. And she was like, one thing about you and that I'm so proud of, like, the man you become, is that, like, you've always chosen, like, good friends. You always pick good friends. And so even though he's talking about, like, you know, the thing as the gift, right? Like, the truth of the matter is he's the gift, right? Like, all of us, man, like, when we're walking through life, living our lives a particular way, understanding that, like, more is caught than taught. You know what I mean? Like, people are watching how you move through the world, right? Like, and especially, man, I was listening to two elders yesterday speak about like, one older lady said something I thought I would never hear, but she was like, "Thank God for Facebook." I was like, That was my initial response. But then, like, listening to the rest of what she said, she was just saying, like, it's how she is able, right, to, like, see what's going on with the family, right? Like, when she doesn't always speak to everybody, she can see what they're doing, right? So again, more is caught than taught, right? Like, just understanding that people aren't always telling you that they see you and they see the good you're doing, or they see that you're struggling. We communicate pretty frequently, so like, we're able to kind of feed that energy to each other and stuff, and really speak on, like, yo, I see you, bro. And but yeah, man, just the importance of, like, living your life a particular way and understanding that when you're walking through this life in a particular way and you're putting that energy out there, that, yo, you can be that gift to somebody else. You know what I mean? You can be that positive reinforcement. You can be all of these different things. And yeah, man, and doing a better job too, I think, as a community, celebrating that. Because so many times, man, I think a lot of us have experienced where it's like, yo, you just trying to do right by the people you love, and do right, by yourself as well, right? Like, respecting yourself enough to be like, man, I'm not going to do certain things. I'm not going to eat certain things. I'm not going to put certain things in my body. I'm not going to treat people a certain way. All of these things.
For sure.
And there's a lot of people you run into that will tell you corny. Or tell you, or spend a lot of their time, like, praising things and people who are doing the polar opposite, right? Like, and And not even really because they love those things, but because they are more concerned with cool than they are like, really kind of building a solid foundation or like a certain life for themselves, right? Mm-hmm. Like they are kind of led by like things that are more aesthetically appealing or whatever to people who oftentimes don't love them, but only really kind of look like surface level or like on the surface level for certain things. I know I'm being long-winded, but my larger point is just like, man, the importance of having brothers like you, other people that I know, whether it's Vic, whether it's Sherm, a plethora of the artists I know, all of these different folks, man, who are walking through life a particular way. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? And,
Same.
Yeah, man.
I received that and reflected, man. So we iron sharpens iron, or vibranium sharpens vibranium. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man, let's once again, Happy New Year to everybody, man. Let me remove that and then plug in this go gadget. But Happy New Year. Yeah, man. Happy New Year to everybody. Let's hit you with a couple updates as well. So, as I mentioned before, the Think Different Tribute Jam 2026 is happening in about a month, just over a month away. That's crazy. Time is flying.
Yo.
You don't know, my anxiety just went up. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man. A month from
Yeah, we're a month away, man.
I just hosted an event.
Mm-hmm.
I hosted a New Year's Eve party to bring in 2025. I felt like I did that a couple months ago.
Right.
But I did it 12 months ago.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Time is flying. But, man, this event's coming up. You're looking at your host right here. I can't stress it enough, man. If you are in the area or you're a person who's considering traveling to the area to check out the show, it's well worth your time. You should absolutely do that. Black Root will be hosting. We got myself and my band, The Sons Hughes, which consists of Lizzie Blue, AJ Rios, Steph the Sapphic Songstress, who now goes by Stephanie Gale, who am I forgetting? DJ RBI, and then our guest bassist. Our guest bassist this year is Malik Hunter from Nat Turner. Nat Turner used to be Black Milk's band. Almost said Black Roots band. Black Milk, y'all know who Black Milk is.
Black Milk is intense.
Yeah, man. And so Malik Hunter is the former bassist for Black Milk, and will be rocking with us. So it's gonna definitely be dope. You can grab your tickets now if you want to take advantage of the early bird discount and save yourself $5. Go ahead and scan the QR code that's on the screen, or you can find the link. You can go to thinkdifferenttributejam.com. All right, thinkdifferenttributejam.com and pick up your tickets. Also, for those of you traveling from out of town, you got about a little over 10 days left to use. There's a link when you go to the Eventbrite page. When you go there, there is a link toward the bottom where it says hotel accommodations. If you click on that link, we have a deal set up with a local hotel, Residence Inn, that's in the area, that you can secure a room for $109 for the night. That includes breakfast the following morning as well. You know what I mean? So definitely go ahead and do that. For that area, that's really cheap. Yeah. And I'm just trying to give you all a heads up because you only got 11 days left to do that. And on top of that, there were 10 slots available, and it's less available now because a few rooms have already been taken. Mm-hmm. So, and the reason why we look to do this partnership this year is because last year we had a ton of people who traveled from out of town. People came from Vermont to see the show. People came from like several hours away in Virginia to see the show. People traveled from like the West Coast. We had people in the house from San Diego, Colorado, Ohio, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this is an annual event, and we're looking to continue to grow this. And yeah, man, it's going to be a great night. We're celebrating the 25th anniversary of To This Union, A Son Was Born. This won't be the only event this year that I do celebrating this. I'm going to do this around the country in different places. But this is going to be like for the Think Different Tribute Jam. This is the only event like this, you know what I mean? Where it's the reason why it's jam in the name, because in the sense of a true hip hop jam, right? like when we think of like b-boys and breakers, last year we had breakers and stuff. This year I'm working on confirming our breakers, which should be confirmed within a week. We're gonna have live art. Like this flyer that you see right here was literally painted by Shawnee Shee, who also does mural art and graffiti art. So we got our graffiti artist who's going to be painting live. We had some legends, some legendary graffiti artists just come through on the Humble last year while she was painting. Shout out to Mas Paz, legendary artist whose work is all over the world, but he came through the event last year. We had the breakers breaking live. We had the DJ in the house. We had the MCs in the house, and we had educators in the house. So the 5 elements of hip hop were present, right? Knowledge, graffiti, breaking, DJing, MCing. So that's why Jam is in the name. And the reason why Tribute's in the name is because we're paying homage to both Nujabes and DJ Dexstream by performing the songs that I've done with them, as well as the band doing covers of some of their instrumentals, and as well as the DJ spinning some of the songs they know. Of course, because it's so close to Dilla's birthday as well, because Dilla and Nujabes share the same birthday and birth year. You'll probably hear some Dilla joints being played as well. So man, it's gonna be really, really dope. Yeah, man, definitely come through. And like I said, that hotel is very close to the venue. It's about a 10-minute walk, which if it's really cold, you're probably not going to want to do that. But you can, but it's less than it's about a 2 or 3 minute drive from the hotel. Super, super close. You don't even have to go through any traffic lights to get to the place if you're driving. So yeah, man, I can't stress it enough. Grab your tickets. Oh, the last part. Here we go. Wait. The best part of this year's event. So there's going to be a teaser that's going to be shown at the event for the To This Union documentary that's being filmed. Mm-hmm. However, the following day at the same venue, we're having a brunch at the venue. So if you purchase one of 2 VIP tickets, so there's one VIP ticket that's only for the day of the show, which is about $50, and that gets you early access to the venue, as well as some additional merchandise and discounts on merch through the event. I already said early access, which will help you get a better parking space as well, et cetera, right? And meet and greet with some of the artists performing and stuff like that, so you can get your stuff signed early, get your pictures in early too, instead of waiting online later. So that's one. But if you do the VIP tickets that are $100, that gets you early access on day 1, and then day 2 it gets you access to the brunch, where we're going to be showing a lot more footage from the upcoming documentary called To This Union, To This Union 25th anniversary documentary. That's done by Dimitri Max, the brother who did the Salt and Pepper video. So that's we've already shot hours of footage.
Word.
We've shot like at least 3 or 4 hours of footage for the thing already. And we got even more coming. Yeah, man, it's like this really dope thing that we did. Yeah. I got these cassettes behind you that literally they're basically recordings that I used to send my wife while I was staying in Japan working on this album, right? Wow. And so for people who've never really like heard Nujabes talk, right, or like Dexstream and stuff like that, you hear their voices on there. You also like hear my voice like as I'm talking to the missus. I'm telling her about songs. I'm telling her about like the love song from the first album. Like I literally recited to her like right after I wrote it. And then there's a song that was cut from the album that literally I play the song. I added it to the tape so she could hear it. And so we got moments where we're playing that stuff back, like hadn't listened to this in decades, bro. Wow, like that's amazing. And so we got that on film too. And we're going to New York in about 2 weeks to film some of the brothers up there who were around me at the time I got signed. And yeah, man, it's gonna be powerful, bro. And so we're showing that. That was a long-winded way of saying, hey, man, day 2 when we do the brunch. Like we're literally going to be showing extended footage from the upcoming documentary. Plus you get brunch as well and Q&A and all of that. So it's going to be like an event the following day that only those who pay for the VIP, the top VIP option get access to. So it's gonna be dope, yo.
Wow, that's an amazing idea, man.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to our goal with this event is to make it a destination event that happens annually. Yeah. With different themes every year. And so it's always about like, initially I would see all of these different tribute events get thrown in memory of Nujah Best. And obviously I've been a part of a lot of them. Right. Working directly with the family, his former label and all of that. But over the years, for different reasons, we haven't, like, I don't always get the opportunity to perform at the ones that happen in Japan or the ones that happen in different parts of the world. Like, I literally showed up in Nepal for something different, and then I saw that they were doing a Nujah Best tribute event literally the day that I had to leave. They didn't even know I was in town. Wow. And so I just happened to meet the guy who put it together, and he was freaking out like, yo, where are you? I'll come to meet you. And he come to this event that I was performing at in Nepal. And it's just dope, like seeing what the brother's legacy has been. Mm-hmm. The challenge has been, though, is that sometimes, not all, most of the fans don't do this, but there's a small amount of the people who are a part of the fan base who really don't care about some of the artists who worked with the brother. Mm-hmm. And that's unfortunate because clearly he cared about us. Right. You know what I mean? And so there has been this thing where like we sometimes get disregarded, right? Like in terms of, or discarded in terms of like what our role in his legacy, which is also ours, and what that is. So for this, the reason why the event is called the Think Different Tribute Jam is because Think Different is the song that it's probably the biggest song where it's just him and I. And so, this event represents what our legacy together has been because, although his work with Shingo is probably the most known for most of the songs with rappers or vocalists on it, this particular song is the song that's most known, like when it's just us two, and then also like I'm the artist who's recorded the most music with him. Yeah. So yeah, man. So it was really like, how can I do an event that honors his legacy? And this year we're honoring the legacy of Dextreme, who we lost as well. Both of them passed away, like about how many years apart? 5 years apart. Mm-hmm. And it also like, it happening here in my backyard is like, yo, recognizing too that this is something, these things that we did together and how it reaches the whole world and stuff like that. A dude from right here, right? A dude from right here is a part of that.
Makes it really accessible, yeah.
Yeah, man. So making it so that like, this history doesn't get forgotten and that people in the hometown know what part we play in this history as well.
For sure.
So that's what it's really about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get to these comments though. Agreed. 2 legendary producers that were beyond epic in their craft. Indeed, man. Nujah Best was a master of the craft. How he told stories through production was a gift. Same as Dilla. Indeed, facts. Man. Big facts. No lies told. Glad Substantial, Funky DL, and many others continue to not only pay tribute to the both of them, but inform the public of their time with them as well. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate you, fam. Facts, bro. Peace. What up, last King Saint? Man, good to see you up in here, fam. Gotta give flowers to the ones that passed, but gotta give flowers to the ones still around too. Yo,
big facts with that.
All I'm saying, man, look,
big facts.
Yeah. I'm gonna speak on something else that happened the other day. You probably saw me post about it on IG in the stories. Hikari from Hideout Productions, Second Collection is still one of my favorite songs.
Come on, Second Cone, let's go.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's love, fam. Thank you, man. Well said, nice afro. Nice Lyrical afro. Terrorist is one of my all-time favorites, man. Yo, thank you, fam. And shout out to L Universe, aka Verbal from M-Flow, who's also on that song. And super shout out to the Queen Bahamadia, whose voice we sample on that joint.
Yes,
all
indeed.
right. Steph just come through with the money.
Come on now, $4.99.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Steph. You are appreciated. Thank you for keeping us off these poles. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, listen, man.
We stay in good shape, but we ain't trying to do that. You know what I mean?
I keep my pelvic floor muscles in the house. I keep my pelvic floor exercises in the house. You feel me? Yo, was there something else you wanted to share with me? You said some type of surprise or something?
Yeah. So check this out, right? So check this out.
Yes, sir.
I was going to talk to him about this off screen, but since we here, might as well just tell him.
Oh, my bad. If it's off screen, we can keep it.
It's cool. It's cool. So the album To This Union, which is up there, I know y'all can't see it, and those of you listening definitely can't see it.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But that album, the intro to that album is beatboxing.
Yeah.
So when I'm thinking about doing the intro, like the album, we're going in the order of the album, and then having you come through and kill the beatbox, bro, and do the joint. You know what I mean? Outside of what you're gonna do, hosting, and then hopefully you share a song or two with us. You know what I mean?
I would love that.
Yeah, bro. I think it'd be super dope because it set up amazing. the whole joint. Yeah, because hey man, how you feeling right now? You know what I'm saying? You wanna get people a sample? Oh. He's a beast, though.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hashtag my friends are dope. Yeah, man. Shout out to Root, man.
Yo, give thanks. Yeah, it was.
Ever do tracks with Apani or Jane Doe? No, I've never. I know Apani. Never did songs with her and stuff, but I was a fan of her before I met her. And same with Jane Doe. But we did, me and Apani, we did the first tribute in Japan. We performed together at that. You know what I mean? So shout out to her, man.
Hold up, Fat Boys.
How about Dougie Fresh though? How about Dougie Fresh? You got
I can't. I was trying to do what he did on the Yo, that's so tough to do, yo. I still don't got that yet.
Oh, you can't? Yeah.
Like I kind of do a substitute sound. Yeah, it's hard to do, yo. That's the best. That's the best thing.
Yeah, man, the dice roll joint. Yeah, Dougie's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta learn the dice roll joint, yo.
Yo, did you see at the Hip Hop 50th tribute where he kept the dice roll going for like minutes?
Yes, that was crazy. And he just held it. He held that for it was about 2 minutes. Like he held that joint straight.
I can't, bro. Listen, I gave you about a good 15 seconds
and that's
just
a lot.
now.
That's a lot.
And I need a beverage.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, so real quick, thank y'all to everyone who's contributed. We're four donations in for the live today. We are technically one away from hitting our goal, and our goal today is if we hit 5, I will share a recording from the band's recent rehearsal where we're working on music for this very show that we're promoting right now. And the second thing that I will do is play an unreleased Bop Alloy song for y'all. So if you want to hear, you're getting the 2 for 1, baby. If you want to hear John, we just need one more contribution. And they don't, hey, look.
Boom.
Yo, my man was
Metal fan was like, done. Say less.
He was, shut up.
Shut up and play the Stop stalling and play the music.
Oh, okay.
Stop playing. Stop playing with me, young man.
Okay. I'll play a joint.
It's all right.
It's all right. All right. So let's see what we can do. Okay. Oh no. Oh man, thank you, Second Con, as well, man. I appreciate all of y'all for contributing today.
Good looks.
And as I said before, every donation that comes in, not only does it support this channel, but whenever we have a guest on the show, half of the contributions also go to our guests. So, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. queuing up the music right now. And again, if you are watching live on YouTube right now, you can see a QR code on the screen. If you scan that, you can use that to pick up your tickets for the Think Different Tribute Jam. You do have like a few weeks left to get the discounted early bird tickets and also VIP tickets while they are still available. We only have a limited number of VIPs for both the brunch the following day. That's the $100 VIP and the $50 VIP, which is for all things the day of. And remember that VIP also gives you a discount on merch that you purchase from Substantial Art and Music at the show.
And for an additional $75, you can take a replica of my beard home with you.
Oh.
And put it on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just $75. It's cool. It's cool.
That is a steal.
It's a steal. It's also fabricated because I do not have a replica of my beard to give you. Just figured I'd toss that in there.
Peace. What's going on, Gold Broadcast? Peace. Welcome to the channel, y'all.
Peace, peace.
All right. Got this music in the queue. Let me see what we're going to do. Play this joint for you. Ain't nothing old, just strictly new. About to play it on a 1 and 2. Now I'm lying, it's just a 1. Me and homie having fun. Just started, I ain't done. On the 1, then the 2, then the 22 with throw. Just going to you. Still trying to find the songs. Still trying to find the songs. Hold on. Nice. Okay, I got
Great
the
Bape.
joints.
Oh, Great Bape. Oh, I just saw Great Bape in the comments, yo. That's dope.
Great Bape?
Magilla Gorilla, Great Bape. Yo, Magilla Gorilla, the Great Bape, and Furious George. Yo, Furious George is one of my favorite primate stories, yo. Like, it's a great story.
And to answer your question, I've never worked with Decompose. If I'm being completely honest, and I am, I'm like, this is my first time hearing of Decompose. So
that's a dope name, though.
Yeah, definitely gotta check it out.
Sounds like they really break it down.
Can't believe we almost got weekly shows where we can watch masters at their craft for free 99. Crazy.
Come on, it's facts.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, shout out to Classic Cartoons fan. Indeed.
Yeah, and if you want to pay, my Cash App is Root $Root Cash. If you do want to pay for it, if you want to send 99 cents or $99 my way, so I'm not gonna be mad at you. So
quick question. So is Decompose Decompose One Below's partner? Because if so, then if so, then I've heard his stuff and just didn't know his name.
No, and One Below is
he's on the new album.
What?
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
One Below's one of the nicest. I remember I had a chance to see him at the Turntable Club in Baltimore.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times, yo. But One Below is
he's that dude.
He cold,
man.
for real.
Yeah,
like he One Below.
Yeah, he's super dope. Yeah, man. It says laugh aloud. Now I wouldn't mind hearing an LP of Substantial featuring Tone Deaf, Javier Starks, and Black Root as the beatbox. Hey,
make it so number one. I'm with it.
One man army. Yeah, man.
I'm with it.
All right, so here we go. Now my question for y'all, I'm gonna give you the option to pick. All right, let me know in the comments. Now for the band rehearsal song that I'm gonna play, keep in mind it's a rehearsal, so you are gonna hear mess ups and things like that. But the songs you can choose from is a mashup of Ain't No Happy Endings that I basically spit those lyrics over Kendrick Lamar's Sing About Me. Okay,
with that drum lick on it.
Yeah, so that's something that we're doing at the live. AJ wasn't here to do the drums, but we had the drums looping while the basses and while Malik and Lizzie played the joint on keys with Steph singing the hook. So we got that, and then the second option is Let It Go from my second album. Let It Go mashed up over Moonstrut by Nujabes, the intro to one of his projects. And so we got Let It Go, Moonstrut mashup, or we got Ain't No Happy Endings, Sing About Me mashup. Those are your options. All right.
My partiality is to the Ain't No Happy Ending, Sing About Me mashup, just because I love that song.
Sing About Me is one of my favorite joints.
We could have had a whole conversation on like 4 or 5 Kendrick Lamar albums during this weekly if we needed to.
Man, listen, then this joint would it wouldn't just be a weekly, it'd be a week long. You know what I mean?
Right?
Me and still going. So what's this? Soul Tiger says that collabs a must. All right, let me know which one y'all wanna hear in the comments. I'm leaning. Well, I ain't gonna say where I'm leaning because I want to see where y'all leaning. All right, patiently waiting. Ain't no happy ending. Sing about me. That's one. Technically, we got 2 because you voted. Oh man, he said play both. Okay, all right. Since we hit 7 contributions today, I will play both, and we'll still do the Bop Alloy joint too.
Done and done.
All right, so this is a sneak peek of what you can expect at the joint. Do I want to play the whole? Nah, I'm probably ain't gonna play the whole joint because I want to kill the whole live experience.
Snippet.
Yeah. Snippet. So here we go. Ain't no happy endings first. Hopefully this audio comes through good. Oh, hold on, it's coming out my phone and it needs to be going over there. So, un momento por favor. Let's do Rodecaster Pro. All right, let's try it now. Hold on, I don't hear no. Oh, Cole, you stupid. Alright.
Is it working? I get to hear it too.
I'm gonna let you hear it because I'm sorry, it's gonna be toasty.
Okay, no worries.
And then the chorus right in. Cause you gonna hear the drop. Ain't no happy in this, nothing really ends.
Yes.
When this life is over, another begins. And that's the way it works in the circle of life. Balancing those good days with the times of strife. Ain't no happy in this, nothing really ends. When this life is over, another begins. And that's the way it works in the circle of life. Balancing those good days with the times of strife. Just trying to make it life's precious, for granted I never take it. Every breath I breathe to me is sacred. Back when I was young, my only love was football. And my mama learned to use curse words before I ever used the comma.
Yes.
Badass. All I liked in school was gym and art class. Life's changing, I was age 10 when my pop passed. Love for cancer, sticks and alcohol proved to be tragic. My fans seen it all, we became immune to the habit. Living to satisfaction for those who used to be addicts. Soothing the beast within all those who used to be savage. I activate the acronym who will speak to you. As if my tongue was tattooed.
Those just tuning in, you're hearing like just rehearsal with me and the band and stuff. Trying something different.
But this world's got me going bananas just like a primate. People you thought you knew full of surprises like a blind date. I hate cash flashing niggas with a passion. More to like the dollars and rocking the latest fashion. It's like we either wanna play fools or be assassin. Children go to bed, the lullabies are gun blasting. No matter the weather, I'm striving to do it better. Yo, my motto is a contradiction. Never say never. I will not. I remain poetic like
I wrote this when I was 19.
Stand up.
For real?
Head up and live every day like it's your last. Cause life only get harder as time go past. And the sun might not come out tomorrow. Don't let your life
make sure y'all follow Black Root on YouTube. That's his YouTube right there. Y'all peeped out the gunshots hit though.
Yes. Come on.
Ain't no happy endings, cause nothing really ends. When this life is over, another begins.
Promise that you sing about me forever.
Alright, I'm gonna fade it right there. Sorry to do this to y'all. Yeah, man. I hope y'all was digging that.
Bruh.
But yeah, that's a little sample of the rehearsal joint. And we were rehearsing right in this room because AJ wasn't available to rock with us that day. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So now, hold on, let me move that out of the way so we don't hit a button by accident. It says, yo, I have to say, sub, ain't no happy endings is always on steady repeat, man. Thank you, fam. Thank you. I appreciate all y'all, man. Just vibe with the beats. So much fun. Yo, Steph, promise that you'll sing about me forever. Yo,
and that vibrato that you was putting up in there for the haters and the non-believers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right.
Crazy. It was a dope rehearsal.
Beautiful.
All right, so now this next one, this is a deep cut Nujabes, and shout out to AJ Rios because both of these mashups were his idea. But so play the hits. What up, Jay?
WJLR. Bam.
So next up is a mashup that was AJ Rios' idea. This is Moonstrut by Moonstrut is an intro track from Nujabes that we basically mashed up with my song, the first song of my second album called Let It Go. You know what I mean?
Oh, that J Soul?
Yeah, that's J Soul.
Hey, it's J Soul. Hey, J Soul.
Baltimore in the building.
How you doing, young man?
All right. So here we go. We're going to play this next mashup again. See, I'm sorry, Steph. Your part is my favorite part of it, but I'm going to cut it before they hear what you do. Cause we got to save something for the live show. You know what I mean? But for those of you who are channel members, I'm going to upload at least one of these this month to the channel. So for those of you who are Patreon, YouTube members, also Bandcamp folks, you'll get access to this. But yo, Steph, we gotta save it for the show because I want to see Bama's cry. I want to see tears, not tears, tears. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's play this joint. Again, sorry in advance. This is rehearsal, so you're definitely gonna hear me mess up. All right.
Sounds great. Man, this joint is crazy. Yeah, go ahead, join the channel, Second Cone. You already know what it is.
Yeah. Can't hold back, I not let it go. Held on for too long, I gotta let it go. If I don't find my way,
so
then
beat
I'll
is
never
deep
know
cut, dude, your best.
who I am truly. Let the beat move me, and I go where it takes me. Releasing all the shit I've been holding on lately. And this race, see fam, is bound to break me. Mess around and give new meaning to crazy. And lately, I've been dwelling on this fact, discovering new ways to keep my sanity intact. I can't get back the carefree living. Rents 13 month a month where we living. So kids right now was a scary vision. With my income support, I barely give them. Afraid at times, but rarely missing. Afraid to shine, although every prison's a bit overcrowded. They'll make an exception for a brother my size about my complexion. Hell no, cuz that's out of the question. And I with depression, I realize life is a blessing. I don't always like where I'm heading, but I write with aggression. Hard to be polite when you're stressing, but not a thing's PC about my air lights and my brother.
Come on.
The mic, our weapon. Found peace on loose. Classes manufactured on no more than 2 sheets. I bright iPhone black white Eugene. And right by how the strife life is too deep. Cause it's an ancient epic, not a news brief. Same shit under the sun. It's a new thing. Man, I gotta get it together, handle my business. Maybe if I handled it better, they could've still this God-given talent that I'm taking for granted. Still no callbacks, left for making me all the while back trying to doesn't manage a relationship before heartache and damage to my soul.
Sorry, do this. Y'all won't fade it right there.
I cry out and pain.
I'm hurting to that.
Right. Yo, man,
Yeah,
yo.
fire.
So that's just, man, again, if you ain't bought tickets yet for the Think Different Tribute Jam, again, QR code is on the screen right now for those watching live. Please consider doing that. It's going to be amazing. So as promised, yo, shout out to those of you.
Right?
Testify. Yeah, bro. Like, that was not an easy song to write. I wrote that before I had kids and stuff like that. And just kind of, just opening up about a lot of what like I've struggled with through my life, you know what I mean? And just kind of the path that life takes you down sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I remember when I first moved to Baltimore, it was around the time right before Sacrifice came out. And I remember like, man, the love that people in the area were showing me for the project. And this one sister, man, when she heard that song, she was like, yo, the song moved her so much that she literally had to pull over on the side of the road and stop driving because she could barely see out the window through her tears. Like she's crying as she listening. So she pulled over and she kept playing the joint. And I was like, damn, man, like it's just dope when music hits people like that, and it's just really just trying to there's a line I say on 1580 on the new album on Adultish when it came out. And I said, trying to trying to write like people will never hear it, right? Like, or like trying to rap like no one's listening. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you can really be honest. And shout out to J Soul was pointing out last week, like this dude be really rapping about his real life, and he quoted one of the lines I said on a song I did with him recently.
Oh, and that remix that J Soul did on your joint,
yeah,
he
man.
laced that. What camera?
The long route.
Mr. Smith, what are we doing?
Right.
What are you doing to people out here?
Yeah, man, that boy good. That boy
That boy good. That boy got the talent.
He gonna be somebody.
You on your way. You the next Lenny Bruce. You on your way.
Yo. All right. So
and there's more too. That's a crazy. Wait, it gets worse.
You know what I mean? So now, let's see. Oh man, debating on what joint to play them, because I know I've given a couple previews and stuff before. So there's a song from the. So now we're gonna get this Bop Alloy preview real quick. Damn, it's like there's a couple different songs I want y'all to hear, but like the second verse is really the verse. But I'm gonna just hit y'all with the first verse from this track called "Wind Blows." All right, and here we go. Produced by Marcus D. This is a preview of the upcoming Bop Alloy album. All right.
It's a great name, Bop Alloy.
Yeah, man.
What's up with Saxophone Jones? Saxophone Jones still doing anything out here in these
streets? It's still in these streets.
Yes.
These streets. All right, so here is Wind Blows, produced by Marcus D from the upcoming Bop Alloy joint. Me on the lyrics per usual.
Hostile weather outside my window. Ain't no telling which way the wind blows. Life speeding by as I try to keep tempo. Writing on the wall, force all gotta decode the symbol. One person's breeze might be another's hurricane. Same thing that bring you peace might end up being someone else's hurt and pain. One day you're complaining that you're never still and you're always on the road. Next day the whole world changed. Spent 3 years locking down at home. One day you're a teacher, never even thought you'd be a chaperone. Next day you're an MC, still molding minds through a microphone. Same thing that completes you might be tearing your level apart. Praying that there's a little love left after constantly shoving their heart. Went from having no budget at all to pushing the state of the yard.
Come on, yo.
Now you know the black is beautiful, but you grew up afraid of the dark. That's 1 week crying with your friend over family now gone. Next week celebrating with another over their firstborn. One day getting word that your friend died over the phone. Same day gotta do songs y'all made, find the strength to still perform. Hard, one moment to walk in the park. Before you know it, you're stuck in the ER, cause your daughter has broken the arm. I know that life don't mean any harm, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Just enjoying the peace and the calm, before I stand in the eye of the storm. That's God. Hostile weather outside my window. Ain't no telling which way the wind blows. Life speeding by as I try to keep tempo.
Yeah, man.
Writing on the wall, force all gotta decode the symbol.
I like that, man. So that right there, that was a sneak peek of a track called "Wind Blows" from the upcoming Bop Alloy album. Yeah, man. Talking to Marcus D. Hopefully in the next few days, because the Kickstarter campaign is finally ready to launch. But yeah, man. Substantial feature of West Side Gun. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm excited for people to hear the joint. You know what I mean? To hear the project. What he said, dope. I might need to do a music video for you on that. Oh man, I appreciate it. Hey, look.
Yeah.
You know.
Put me in it.
Yeah, making the face.
I'm with it.
Took it back. Yeah, man. I hope y'all like what y'all hearing, man. This year is gonna definitely be a year of a lot of activity. You know, we got the Bop Alloy album dropping. I'm gonna drop the 25th anniversary version of To This Union as well. And there's a lot of stuff, man, cooking. There's a big show right now that I'm in the process of negotiating, and if it pans out, it literally will be the biggest show I've done in my career. Yeah, man, cooking. Just
speaking of that.
Yeah, just cooking.
Speaking of that.
Yeah. Let's say, check out my J-Zone joint for Crazy Raises, for example. Will do. If it's on your YouTube channel, I'll definitely look it up. Do me a favor, too. If you go to my website, IamSubstantial.com, hit the contact button so you can send me a link. Just because I know that as soon as we finish today, like we gonna go wrap up, like talk for a few minutes and stuff with the kids and the families and all of that, and then like I gotta head out to see a friend who's in town. So I don't want to forget to check the joint out. So definitely,
I want to check that joint out too.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, fam. But yeah, man. Let's see. So before we go, final plugs. Let's take that QR code. Thank you, man. You know, them graphic design skills. You be paying off.
You do these things.
Thank you.
You do this.
So yo, just a reminder, EU tour with me and Marcus D is happening end of March. You can catch us on March 21st in Lisbon, Portugal. I'm struggling to talk right now. Village Underground is the venue. It's gonna be super dope. Yeah, definitely cop your tickets for that. They are available right now. Just go in the description of this video to there's like a section where it lists the shows and stuff like that. So check that out. And then next up, you can catch us at Sala Villanos. That's March 22nd in Madrid, Spain. Shout out to Monochromo who's putting that on, and shout out to A66 who's the promoter for the Portugal show. But this is 2 of the shows that we have confirmed in Europe. We have 2 more that we're waiting for final information on. Both of those shows will be in France. So hopefully, you know, we'll have that information sooner than later. And we'll get some confirmations and links for y'all soon. But yeah, man, Bop Alloy in Europe, first time since 2017. Us going back to perform out there. You know,
that's super dope, man.
It says Gold Broadcast says, speaking about videos, out of curiosity, how do you decide which track you do a video for?
That's a great question.
That's an awesome question. Yeah, so with the last album, with Adultish, it was partly decided on based on convenience or like, you know, like visual ideas that I had. But a lot of times the reason why I said convenience was because, for example, the video that we shot for No Per Diem 2.0, me, Mega Ran, and the MPC Collective, shout out to the MPC Collective, we had a show over at MagFest. And so the show that we had at MagFest, everybody was in town and stuff like that. And so since Mega Ran was on the album and he was in town, and then shout out to the homie Creative Mindframe who had a camera and was starting to shoot video and mess around with that. And he was like, hey man, y'all got a video to shoot. I can shoot it for you. And I was like, say word. You know, Ram was there. We got up super early, shot the video in National Harbor. And so this was an example of like art based on convenience, right? Like people who were involved or a person who was involved with the song was in town and we were already together. And then we just planned out how we could knock it out the following day. So it wasn't an elaborate concept. It was just really a decision or like, yo, you're here, I'm here. We got a camera. Let's figure something out. And so we did the thing and then we mixed it up. I had my daughter capturing footage at the show. Like you saw, Serenity was on stage capturing.
Oh, yeah, I remember that because she did that at the Salt and Pepper joint too.
Yeah, so she was capturing like footage that we could use for the music video on stage. And then the following day we shot the rest of the video. So another example is when I did Reed Richards. I knew that when I was working on Adultish, I knew I was doing a lot of traveling pre the album dropping and then also after the album dropped. So I was like, man, this is an opportunity to shoot some unique videos, videos that like, yo, when people see the videos for my album, be like, yeah, he might not be as popular as these different people, but this dude just shot a video in Bucharest, Romania, bro. You know, hey man, I just saw his other video. That was in Uganda. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he had the Nile River in the background. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just like, man, aesthetically, I don't have to do too much with the camera effects and all of this other stuff and crazy editing. It's just like, man, just capture what my life is looking like right now.
Yeah.
And this can be beautiful. This can be inspiring. This can be a lot of different things. And so that's what we did, man. And like, you know, shout out to I went out and bought like something to hold the camera, which was my phone. Literally shot both of those videos. Most of it was shot on my phone. And then used a GoPro for the rest. And yeah, so we did that, and I just kind of mapped out the idea the day before the shoot in Romania, and then my homegirl, she was, shooting the joint. Shout out to, damn, who was it? Oh my God, I know her name, yo. I'm just blacking out right now.
No worries.
Yeah, but anyway, she shot all of that stuff in Romania for me, and then I captured a lot of the B-roll footage, and then also downloaded purchased some B-roll footage online or whatever of different parts of Romania to mix with the stuff I already had. And then Uganda, I was out there with Words, Beats, and Life, and I was thinking about what song would make the most sense to shoot in Uganda, and it was hands down The Long Route.
Right.
I was like, The
Absolutely.
Long Route is perfect, and
Damn, I love that
and
song.
I mentioned like lines about talking about our bodies washing up on the shore, all of these different references that were already in the song, and then I was just like, man, this idea, like we took the long route home, and me going to Africa for the first time, you know what I mean, at the age of like 40 plus, and yeah, I was just like, man, this is a really... So sometimes people shoot videos for the most popular songs from the albums, and The Long Route is like not one of the most popular songs off the album, but it was the song that fit the concept of that video the most. And then even having the brother, like the brother say in the beginning of it, where he's like, welcome home, Substantial. It's just like, yo, this is crazy. Because so many people kept saying that to me when I was out there. They were like, oh, it's your first time to Africa? Welcome home. It's like, hey, young, go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, before I even got off the plane, these women from Rwanda, they were switching flights and stuff, and we landed in Ethiopia. And they found out, they were like, yo, is this your first time to the continent? And I was like, yeah. And they were, oh my God, welcome home, brother.
Oh,
I was like, hey, young, go ahead, young. I was not ready, man.
I gotta go down.
I was not ready, bro.
Wait.
Like, yeah, man, that joint was crazy. It was a beautiful experience. So that's what motivated that. And then Salt and Pepper, I knew before the album dropped. I was like, man, this is the one. Real story time. I remember the Vine joint back in the day. Like, story time. Yeah.
I remember that 7 seconds.
But yo, oh man, so real situation, man. I was in this room. Tone sends me the mix. He sends me the mix of Salt and Pepper, bro. I literally, my voice started cracking and I start tearing up. And he was like, man, you good? I was like, bro, I'm actually sad. Your mix was so good, I'm sad. And he was like, what? And I was like, nah, I'm sad. I'm sad because I don't have the money. Like, I raised almost $19,000 for this album after already spending somewhere between $5,000 to $10,000 of my own. And then after going through that other money, like manufacturing and stuff, paying the people involved, probably spent another couple thousand. So that record easily cost me between definitely cost me around 30 grand, maybe more, right? To make that album. And I just told him, I was like, bro, I'm sad because I don't have the money. I don't have enough money to make the song as big as it should be, because I know people would feel it, bro. Like, there's so many people who are in this part of their life and would connect with it. And I've seen youngins who don't even know me, right? When I've spit it live and been in situations where I'm the oldest person in the room and shared it, people like, yo, this joint, it's a winner. It's what they in the industry call a hit. Like, I knew it. And I was just like, but because I know how the music industry works, I also know that, one, I don't play the game the way people play it. I'm not making these silly ass little viral clips and doing all these little dances, and that's not who I am as a person. So I'm not gonna go that route to make my stuff blow up, right? Just, it's not out of being stubborn. It's just like, nah, it just feels weird.
It's not authentically you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then the other part is I also do not have the budget, right? Like, Lil Russell, it's dope what he's doing, but if you really listen to everything Lil Russell talks about, and I'm bringing this up because I know you sent me the video this morning, what people don't consider is how much he actually spends on his stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't saying he always did that, but what I'm saying is he reinvests a lot of what he make back into his stuff to make it bigger and create more opportunities. And what people don't recognize is just like, yo, and I don't know what his family situation is, but I knew for me, like at certain points in my career, like, yo, like I was broke, like super broke. And then it's like, I got a wife, right? And so I can't justify always taking every bit of the money I make and putting it right back into the music.
Facts.
Right? And then when you got kids in the mix, that's what the whole song Let It Go is talking about, right? Like being scared of bringing kids, like with my income support, I barely give them, right? Like I knew where I was at that point. And so like, yo, listening to how dope some of the stuff is that we've been making, and then recognizing that, yo, I do not have $100,000 to invest in this song. Not even the album, the song.
Right.
Right? Because some of the biggest records you ever hear, if it ain't just like it went viral for the sake of going viral, because the other part is like, shout out to Chuck D, man. Because Chuck D's been one of those people that he knows what I do. He loves the music, and he plays it, and has gone out of his way to publicly shout me out and all of that. And that is something that a lot of people don't do. And if every one of the influential people that I actually know did more of that, I'd definitely be bigger than I am. So they don't. So which means that I got to continue to invest what I can afford to invest while also maintaining the life that my family has grown accustomed to, right? And it's like you got to make those choices. Like, do I invest $5,000 into promoting this record, or do I take that $5,000 that I could have used for promo and take my family on vacation? What's more important? What's more important? So, yo, so I appreciate you asking the question. I know this basically went left, and this is not something, but like,
it's a part of it for sure.
Yeah, it's a part of it, bro. And the only reason why that Salt and Pepper video happened, because I know y'all see it.
He said higher flavor.
Yeah, higher flavor.
Yo, that's to the left. That's
right,
hilarious.
Right. But yeah, man, like shout out to Dimitri Max, man, for reaching out, because like for immediately when he hit me up to do that video, first thing I told, like, yo, if I showed y'all the email, first thing I said, I'm like, bruh, I've seen your work. I ain't got that type of budget, bro. Like, not for music videos, because music videos now, we do not see a real return
not
on
anymore.
it. And, you know, and we came to an understanding and an agreement on what could go into it. And we also agreed that the money that I would have spent, like a certain amount that I would have spent on it, to just use that to invest in promoting it. You know what I mean? So it could be seen by more people. But even that, like, you know, can only do so much, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yo, the universe.
Love y'all, man. Really appreciate these lives. Nah, man, we appreciate you for being a part of it, fam.
Big facts. Yo, the universe. You know, what's that book by my man? You know what I'm talking about, yo, and I can't think of his name right now. Paulo Coelho.
Okay.
The universe conspired with you to make Salt and Pepper what it was, bro. Because I remember you told me bits, you know, not to get too personal, but you told me bits and pieces. Like, I remember you played it for some people, and everybody you played it for wasn't necessarily feeling it at first.
Yeah. That was real.
And in my brain, I'm listening to the joint, and I'm not even being partial. Like, before I was even on it.
Yeah.
When I heard the beat, before you even gave it the tone deaf and beefed it up more, when it was bare, I was like, this is an amazing record. And you asked me to be a part of it. So the moment he sent it to me, I was already like, okay, let's rally up these troops psychologically and get ready to go to war with whatever he's giving me. Right. And then I listened to, I wasn't even thinking like, I might not like it. I knew that wasn't even an option.
Right.
So like, he sent it to me. I was like, oh, he want me on this joint?
Yeah. And it's so like, different from like a lot of what I've done. And yeah, man, it was like, a lot of thought went into it. And I don't really, you know, I'm not the hits guy. I'm not making music, but like, oh, this is going to be. Right. But when I made that joint, like, even and y'all who've watched the show, y'all have heard me explain it. The short version is, man, I was in the foyer, I was in the front of the crib, and like, we were all getting ready to go. Everybody super lethargic, just like, you know, it's early in the morning. We gotta drop Ren at school and then drop Dez at daycare. Everybody taking forever, and I'm just like, yo, I started beatboxing that beat. I just started doing that, and then literally started building the beat, and like,
that part is crazy. That part is so crazy.
And so I was beatboxing that, turned into like a little Baltimore club type of joint, and the whole family, like, everybody tired, but they like putting their coat on, dancing or putting the scarf on and stuff, still rocking to the beat. I'm beatboxing. And I'm like, yo, as soon as everybody get dropped off, I'm coming back here and I'm making this beat. Yeah. So I went and made it.
Crazy.
And then like the concept hit me, like I think as I started adding different elements, I'm like, yo. And then what's her name? TT the artist?
Yeah.
I sample her. That's her going, ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh,
yeah, because she had like a little vocal pack that I pulled some sounds from her, and I was like, yo, since it was a club joint, I was like, let me sample somebody who known in the scene. And so sampled her.
And that's crazy because she ain't even from Baltimore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that's the crazy part.
She ain't from Baltimore, but she get a ton of love in Baltimore.
She do, and she does great work. So let me be clear about that.
Dope. Yeah.
And also to be clear, when I heard it, it wasn't even that like, oh, this is a hit. Yeah. It was just like, this is fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when you told me you made it, I was like, yo, this man, I was like, hey, yo.
Yeah, man.
Like, and you was always cooking with the beats already, like low key, you know what I'm saying? Or high key for real, but you was just kind of still cultivating and building your craft on it. But it's such a beautiful work. And it feels like, I don't want to be a cliche statement maker, but it feels like hip hop to me, bro. Like when I hear that, I can see B-boys throwing down. I can see people tagging and throwing up stuff. I can see a DJ mixing it and cutting it. I could hear somebody rapping and freestyling over it. Like all of the, you know, the 5 pillars of hip hop that you can see and talk about. Yeah. I can see it through that song clearly. Right. And that resonated with me before I could even articulate it in the words. And I was like, I have to bring all of myself to it, and it wasn't hard to do. Man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you being a part of it, man. Yeah, dude. But yeah, man, thank you again for that question about the video stuff. I know, like, per usual, like a lot of stuff ended up taking a couple turns and stuff. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. But some of these comments, evil that pens do still slays so-called hits, man. Thank you. Shout out to Session, shout out to Tone Deaf, shout out to Pack FM, man. Or Velocity. Nah, I agree, man. You know, and a lot of times when we making this making this music, I'm not thinking about like how big the songs could be. Sometimes the idea comes and then I just make it. And then there are moments sometimes where it's like you start to realize like, man, this could be, if more money was behind it, this could potentially be commercially viable. Right. But I don't let that dictate like the artistic decisions I make.
For sure.
You know, I saw this one criticism somebody gave me. It actually came from a homie. Like, he made it sound like I was trying to make like commercial records. And I'm just like, bro, if you go to my first demo, like I was always kind of making joints that were somewhat catchy and this, that, and the third. I just had an understanding of how I wanted to make music. And, you know, like the crew used to call me, they used to say I was like the crew's method man. I was the hook dude. You know what I mean? Like I've always been that guy. So it's like a lot of the stuff, I think what it is too is like how you pointed out the high five for Jesus thing. I've always been the guy that like had like little funny catchphrases, right? Through most of my life, I've always had those like type of things, like here on the show or whatever. Thanks for keeping me in mind off these poles, right? Little things like that that are uniquely me. And I just realized that those things, like in songwriting, those are great tools, right? Yeah. Those are great things to have in the mix. It makes the song more memorable. It makes it stick with people. And it just so happens that on a commercial level, that's how it works as well. But I need to be clear. It's not me trying to do a thing. I am who I am, right? That's something that kind of came easier to me, that side of it.
It's not a gimmick when you live it.
Yeah, that part. Look at it. And that rhyme. A little slant rhyme action.
I do a little something.
You must be a rapper.
I mean, I should write rhymes or author a book.
You got a future. Plug.
Make a bookmark. QR code on the back of the bookmark. Stop playing with it. Get in there. Shower.
Right. But yeah, man. Love y'all, man. Really appreciate these lives. Thanks again. I know I put that up there before. Not a cliche. It is what it is, God. Hip hop.
Give thanks.
You feel it in the vibrations, the love of our lives. Yeah, man. Super real. Super real.
Yeah, give it thanks for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Dan, we could talk all day, but we didn't even talk about the fact that we were both out the country with our artistry at the same time.
Yeah.
How cool was that?
Tell the people.
Yeah,
got like 3 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so real quick, we want to share this time. So I had a blessed opportunity to go to an artivist retreat in Trignac, France. Apologize for my accent because I'm not French. However, I was in Paris and we came in Charles de Gaulle. and then did like a 4-hour drive to Trignac, which is 4 hours, I think south or west of Paris, sorry. And I did a retreat. I got a chance to host a international festival called the Mix Festival, and I had a chance to perform twice in France. And somebody got so drunk they took their shirt off, and I was like, "Yo, I made it, yo! Look, mama, I made it." Some French dude came up to me like, "Hey, man, I've been to Miami, man." I was like, "I don't know what I got to do with you having your shirt off." Right. However, I'm glad you rocking out, bro. You know what I mean? So we had a great time, man. You're right. We had a great high five for Jesus. You gotta do what you can.
Let the church say, "Amen."
Amen. And it ain't a gimmick if you live it. Amen.
Yeah, all right, man. Big fact. So when were you there?
I was there from, I want to say it was during Labor Day, the week of Labor Day. So I think it was.
This year?
Yeah.
No, 2025.
2025. Yes.
So and I was in China at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was right after Labor Day, or right through Labor Day, I think.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, super dope, man. So eventually, what's gonna happen is we both gonna be out of town, and then we gonna somehow end up in the same random town somewhere in the world. That happened with me and Odyssey in Seattle once or whatever. And then it was crazy when I went to Romania. I'm sitting in a coffee shop in Bucharest, and they played like 2 to 3 DMV artists back to back.
Wow.
That was crazy. Like they played Odd, they played Corday, and was it Corday and Adi? It was somebody else. Like it was a couple dudes from the area, and I was just like, I looked at the person who was controlling the music in the joint. I was like, I see you.
That's what's up.
And in Rennes, France, one time they did a whole set of DMV artists. I mean, they played like 30 plus minutes. This is in 2017, bro.
Wow.
They were playing Kev Brown. They played Ken Starr. It was like a lot of low budget crew members.
Yeah.
And they were playing all the homies like back to back. And I'm just telling Marcus, I was like, bro, I know all these dudes. Like these are all like the homies from the area.
Yeah.
And
I love that, man.
Super dope, man. Just see how far we came. And by the way, before I get ready to go, if you like the cardigan, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and pick this up right at the store right now. Subartmusic.com. Go ahead and get yours right now. Appreciate the support, man, but go ahead and pick up your adultish cardigan. You know what I mean? Shout out to those who already got theirs.
And also, this is, my bad, I don't want to shout out another brand.
Please plug it. Yeah.
Well, this is another black-owned brand,
yes,
the Black
indeed.
Genius Art Show. Shout out to my homeboy Grasshopper out of Baltimore. Genius Juice Studios.
A fellow Brian.
Yeah, that's
my middle name.
Come on now. Come on. I wasn't even going to say nothing because, ain't none of my business.
I remember.
Come on, man.
But on that note, man, we're going to get ready to get out of here. Just to plug these quick joints real quick. Catch me at MomoCon in May. And then, once again, plug the show. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, grab your tickets for that. ASAP Rocky, please and thank you.
Come on now.
But on that note, man, we are out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a great one. See you next time.
Peace.
Peace. Oh, by the way, it's time for my daughter's favorite part of the show. My youngest daughter's. And it goes like this. Who made it to the end? Who made it to the end? You made it to the end. Who made it to the end? Who made it to the end? You made it to the end. Yo. Who made it to the end? You made it to the end. Who made it to the end? You made it to the end. Who made it to the end? You made it to the end. Yo. Subscribe, like, do whatever you like. They subscribe, like, do whatever you like. That's right.